everybody, welcome back to GregTech New Horizons, episode 93 with me, Sid. And for those of you who are working out what day what comes out on my channel, episode 94 will be coming out on Christmas Day, so yeah, Christmas presty time. Anyway, I have been a little bit busy between episodes. Not busy, but just a little bit busy. So, first things first, it's night time, you can't see, but I rebuilt the oil refinery and I have put a roof over it this time. It's only a dirt roof, but it's still a roof, so that's good. The other thing I have done is I have got rid of this layer of the floor here and backfilled that. This elevator tube I didn't originally have there, and the reason for that is when there's water there, this stopped working. So I put a tube in to represent the, in quotes, elevator. Other than that, I haven't done a whole lot of stuff. I'm just going to eat. I'm going to eat both of these actually just to get and kill the floor. I haven't done a whole load. Now, I keep putting off rewiring this base, and I think part of the reason is I'm not feeling this 3 high, well 2 and a bit high, aka Enderman proof roof with things. I want to do something different with the direction of the build here. So one of the things I want to do this episode is I want to expand this to go all the way around here and to be more industrialized like this. I would also like to do some replacing of this lot and maybe even some of these pillars into things, just basically a complete rework of the of this. I'm not on about rechanging up the floors, or I mean the machines or the wiring. Currently that can stay as is, but I'd like to make this a little bit more industrial, and for that I do have some ideas, but for that it is going to require me to replace the uprights with solid blocks, so we can use these on them, because these will not go on transparent blocks, and maybe some other lights as well. I mean, that is what have we got in Z-tones actually? That's not going to help me, is it? I've just pressed T rather than... Let's have a look. What's in Z-tones? We've got a... Sounds like fun. A flat lamp. And then you just got a whole load of things. Plus that thing we got from it, the flutty crafting table. So I don't think there's a huge amount in there that's going to help me, but if we were to look at a lamp, we do have the cage lamps, which they're iron bars, so they're not too bad. We've got miniature lamps, which come from those, which just use those and glass. That's not too bad, because those are pretty straightforward, and those might be interesting. Yeah, we've got some options, haven't we? And then there's the art oh yeah, forget it. HV. The arcane stuff, there's redstone controlled. I think these might be interesting, because you get 8 per one of those, which is relatively... Let's try and make one of those. What's it involved in Luminar? No, it's glowstone and bone meal. We can manage that one straight out of the gate. A couple of those. A couple of those. And a crafting bench. Get some of those. That will then give me, I need 5 glass panes. I also need to clear my inventory up a little bit because it is a bit of a mess. Boop, boop. That goes away. Actually, those can go away as well. Wish that would go away, but it doesn't. So there you go. And yeah, I was faffing around with the crops. We're going to be getting back into that one at some point because we've possibly even today, to be honest. Where are we? Ladders. Get those up there. That can go up there. That can go over there. That can come around here. There are you. I'll keep hold of until I finish doing the garden plots, and that's a reminder for that. And I wanted 5 glass panes. Let's not get distracted, John. Boop, like that. And then we need those, which are stone plates and etched low voltage. Oh, hello. This sounds interesting. Wow. Alright, we need... okay. This is going to be a little bit more... more than I anticipated. I thought we made some of this stuff already. No logic routing. I really etched. We've definitely not got a base. Well, we have a forming press, I think. Okay, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe, but I definitely need lighting, and that would work. And then we can get rid of these, and this becomes all plates and gets a lot more headroom and stuff like that. Right, let's have a look what I've actually got. I think bending machine, lathe, fermenter, macerator, thermal thing, basic forming press. Okay, so I can make those, but what I actually need, nope, is that, which requires me presumably I can use any lens then. Yes. So I should be able to use a red garnet or a ruby lens. A ruby lens will be made by lathing an exquisite ruby. Okay. Still need to. I still need that laser engraver though. But let's see whether we can push ourselves forward a little bit. Have I got an exquisite ruby? I do not have an exquisite ruby. How do I make an exquisite ruby? Can I make an exquisite ruby? You can... well, okay. You can do it with a ruby. 3, an implosion compressor. 1 will make you 2. Don't think that's going to help me. An oh God. Yeah, we're kind of finding a rabbit hole here, aren't we? I can't believe I don't have an exquisite. Okay, I'm fairly certain I've got ruby ores kicking around. But I haven't, I know where to get them. But how do you get an exquisite ruby? Exquisite ruby. You sift purified ruby ore. Okay. Small ruby ore. Oh, you can only get it from the small ones. Okay. So we need to sift it. Have I not? I could have sworn I had ruby ore. Yeah, there. Ruby ore. Ruby ore. Right, let's get that macerated then. So yeah, I rebuilt that. Gonna sink some pillars around here. We're going to build probably just a simple floor to start off with, and then we'll get into that. But let me run that through there. You can go into there. We are going to get you turned into the stuff we need for sifting. Now I'm fairly certain I have a sifter. That's one thing I'm fairly certain I have made. But I don't know whether I've actually got it in circulation yet. I don't, but I can fix that easily enough. He says. Yeah, we can fix that, just like Bob the Builder. Right, and then we'll grab you and you. I still need to sort out my food thing as well, don't I? And you can go there. That will at least give me the capability to do what I need to do. Laser engraver, however. Now I'm pretty certain I haven't got a laser engraver. It doesn't ring any bells at all. So we need to have a look at exquisite ruby is used to make that in a base. No, is used. What are we doing? We're making you, which will make those, and those are made in a laser engraver, basic precision laser engraver. I can make that. Okay, that's fine. Let me go and put that on my list of things to make. Right, well, that gives us something to be on with, so I am going to start pulling all of that together. Boing. You are off, aren't you? Yes. So that should give me 64 of those and some netherrack dust. Yeah, I thought it was going to be more like that. I'll stick 2 lots in. And this we need to purify, I think, which goes through the simple dust washer, and then we can sift you with a 3% chance of getting exquisite ruby ore. And we might as well just I'm going to keep. What else can we use you for? I just want to check before I mean, there's really nothing else to do with it, is there? All byproduct list is chrome and red garnet. No, I think we just go with processing it. Okay, back in a bit. Okay, some time, well, about half a day in real terms, has passed. I've been AFKing, doing stuff. You can't see them right now, so let me just quickly throw myself a bed down. And I have positioned out there the legs for the various things, and I have also replaced all of these with the panels covers rather than half slabs. I've replaced all of those, which means I can put lights on. These are not the lights I want to use ultimately, but we'll get to those. So there is 2 electric pistons, low voltage. There's everything we needed for that, and there is our emitter, which makes us a basic precision laser engraver, which we shall place here in this position what I have specifically got ready for it. Now I have been processing all of the stuff, and I've moved a lot of the stuff down there, but we have got an exquisite which will give us a ruby lens. So I would like to take one of those and put you through on the lathe to make me a ruby lens. That sounds like a plan, and we'll grab as much of these bits as we can for now. My inventory is a pigsty because I've been working with panels, so you know how that goes. But I have made a gold chest of goodies now. Actually, let's position that up there, and we'll position this back on there. Yeah, that chest was not big enough, so there you go. Plenty of space now for all of the good stuff, and we've got lots of rubies, we've got some flawless diamonds. I'm going to have to process all of my stuff like gems and diamonds, and I have got purified emerald ore 64, and I'm going to run those through the sifter because we do have a quest which requires us. Oh, I also need to grab you while we're here. This is the thing, I keep leaving stuff in the machines, so lathe, still going. But yeah, and then we need to look at building up these piles out there. Luckily they're in water, so I'll be able to jump straight off once I get up to the correct height, which is always nice. I am going to pop those in there for now. Technically speaking, diamonds and stuff and gems and stuff, same kind of thing, but you know, potato really. I have replaced all of the stairs with this now, so we've got this kind of industrial stairing, and yeah, I've got a reasonable amount of these technical blocks. I need to work out what height I am going to go up to when I do these things, so we'll do that now because it is basically, let me F7 that, I'm not worried about things spawning up here. It's basically this last one, isn't it? So we need to get to 81 basically on those steps, and then we can put a roof in of this, and then everything underneath it can be, well, whatever it wants really. That's not a problem. So that's that. The lathe has now made me this ruby lens, which means that I can now... No! Bloody thing. Put the lens in there. Right, now, let's have a look. What did we want that for? Oh, I've completely forgotten what I was making now. It was a lamp, wasn't it? And it was these miniature lamps. I presume these are on. I mean, it's using Lumar, but we were making these, and we need this etched low voltage, so I need red foil alloy. Okay. I think somewhere floating around I have probably inadvertently made gold foil. I not made red alloy foil. I thought I had somewhere. Clearly not. Let me have a look. Use for you in a bending machine will make 4 red foil alloy foil. Let's just put 8 through. Oh, you. Oh, so annoying. Right, so that should make. What are you making in a rolling machine? Let me have a look. Program 1, yeah, so we're on program 1, it's making this. That goes in here. I'm not even going to hold that. Does it have a program for that? Let me have a look. Uses in a laser engraver. No, it's just put them in. And off it goes. And it's not even an annoying noise, so I don't need to muffle that. So that will give me etched low voltage wiring, and we're going to need a wee bit of that. While we're at it, also I want to put you in there and take that lot out. And then we can go and put you all away. All good, you see. This is just endless fun. Take those 12 because they will turn into alumina and potassium, I think, off the top of my head. I've got U, so that can go in. Nope, I think it has to go in the medium voltage. Oop. There you go. Right, back to these. We need you to that, and I'm going to need 3 of those for one of those, which requires 2 stone plates, which is a compressor with stone dust. Okay, that's fair enough. I've got stone dust, so we can do all of that. Alumina and potassium, which is over here in the periodic table. Oh no, it's not, it's chrome, isn't it? Idiot. It wasn't potassium at all. So, stone dust. Let me have a look. Let me grab a stack of you and whack you through a compressor, shall we? And that should give me those plates, I believe. I mean, the other thing is it does give me the stuff for these as well. So the inverted, which is the cathode. So I wonder whether you make that, if you make that with an inverted version. Because that doesn't look like it's very on to me now I come to look at that. Miniature white lamp. It doesn't look very well. We'll find out, won't we? Take 2 of those and they will become, with that in a forming press. Do I even have a forming press? I have no idea. Do I have a forming press? I have big plans for today, you know. Let's make a whole load of those because I think we're going to need them. Do I have a forming press? Let me have a look. Yes, I do there. So we take that out and we basically put 2 of those in with 1 of those to make a spodley. There we go, and I'm going to need 3 of those, so that's fine. Need to go and get more of those plates and then we're all good, I believe. I might as well take the last one. And then the last thing we need to do is make the fixture, but I've got a feeling this is not switched on. I'm not entirely sure if we can turn them on, if they're on by default, whether they need power, whatever, we'll find out. But I'm sure it was earlier. If not, we can go into these, which is, you know, it's the same thing but just iron bars, which is actually probably cheaper, but I'm just trying to tightwad it by getting those, which, you know, might not work in our favour, but we'll give it a try. Those are going into... Oh, you. Ah! I'm beginning to hate these things. Right, what am I doing with you? You are going through a forming press with those. 4 of those, 4 of those, and off you go. That's all good. And then I need to go with molten redstone. Okay, molten redstone melts 1 to 144, so that's all good. Let me go and grab a piece of that. That's probably going to be hot though, so I'll have to remember to wear my gloves. Boop. Do do do. fluid extractor in there. So what did I say? No, not that. That and that is assembler. No, oh, it's with program 1. Okay. Program 1. And grab one of them. Grab that. Pop it in there with one of those. I think it's basically that and that plus that and that goes in there, and then that, no, that to make you, and then I need to jump into here to grab you. To chop that up. Now let's have a look. Do you not go on? Are you flat surfaces only? No. Oh no. This may be just a piece of poopage. I need to find a whole block flat surface. It doesn't place anywhere. Doesn't appear to have any use whatsoever. Well, that was rubbish, wasn't it? Now I've got plenty of iron bars. I'll stick those away so we can make the cage lamps, which we can invert them, which is probably where we should have gone in the first place. So if we take those and grow them, let's make those and see how we go. Let me go and get me compress ore. There's another 14. That will obviously more expensive because you're only getting one per. But let's not make that mistake again. Oh, hello. We've got somebody come to see us, have we? Let's just go and say hi. Oh, tough guy, huh? We're not taking much damage from... There you go. I'll not bother going after whatever he draws. I suppose I could kind of try and get close enough to... I mean, in theory, I should be able to take him out. And then we can just go for a little swim. And then my magnet's on, so everything should come back up with me, which will be good. This is allowing spiders into the base, by the way, so that I think I am going to have to bring all of this back a couple, just so maybe it's like flush there, and then they won't be able to. I don't think they'll be able to get in then. They might be able to, but I don't think they'll be able to. I realise that's not the same as knowing that they won't be able to. But oh, zombie brain, okay. Zombie brains are always appreciated, because we can stick you in there with the others, just in case. You never know when you need a zombie brain. Right. Let us go and let me have a look at, let me get rid of that, let me go and get you. So I need the cathode, which is one of those plus a redstone torch. Okay. Let's just grab a bit. There we go. Oh, hang on. That did not go where I wanted it. There you go. Right. Let me pull that together, I'll be back in a second. Alright, that's the cathodes made. That should be enough to make 1, 2, 3 of those. And I think these should pretty much go on anything I care to... Nope, they're not going to go on anything I care to stick them on, are they? That's annoying. I mean, they look good though. So that's where I think we should be going with our lighting. Where we end up is, you know, that's a different matter entirely, because, you know, that's a lot of effort. But we're getting our emeralds, so that can be, I think that can be broken down into stuff such as emeralds. We can hammer it down for 2, we can laser engrave it to an exquisite, we can macerate it, we can lathe it down, forge hammer to 2, so we can get 2 basically off of those. I don't think we're going to get 64 somehow. That one can be 3 of those with a an emerald lens can be made into an emerald, so we can upgrade, we can downgrade. We're not going to get 64, that much is guaranteed. Anyway, we need to go up to, I think we said 81, didn't I, was my target on those. So first things first, let's ow, all this water and I managed to land on the wrong thing. So we're going to go up to 81 and then we're going to cover over with a roof that's going to connect to an existing roof. I'm going to need more of this lot, I do know that much. I think that is that one, yeah. So now we can really just utilise that just to our advantage. So I'll get a couple up to 81, but I'm going to need several stacks of this, I think. 8, 9. That's 81. Yeah, definitely going to need more. So yeah, that's my next job is to continue building that out and get a roof on it, I think. And I will come back once we've done that. Alright, we've almost got the roof on, and I forgot I'd got these. This is just a stone one, I'm just wearing out. I had a whole supply of them, and I'm just wearing them out. Because it makes life a lot easier than placing all the blocks by hand. But it doesn't matter because I have a supply of them. So this will give us space underneath to start looking into some of the big multi-blocks, to start looking into rearranging our factory floor with all the machines, because a lot of those machines I don't feel I'm getting the best out of. You know, for example, oh, that's not what I wanted. For example, I would like to have a washer that actually has water being pumping into it, so we can get, you know, water tank siding. That's easy enough. I only need 3x3x3 hollow, so you know that's relatively inexpensive. A little bit of slime, a little bit of wood, some steel rods, or even iron rods if we just go for one. Steel makes it cheaper, so you know, anyway, we'll stick those in there, and then we can have this up here. But I believe there is a washer there. If we, well, this I've just put on because I think we really do need to go there. That worked altogether too well, except now I've got altogether too much creosote, and the generator isn't using half as much as I would like, so we're, you know, kind of a victim of our own success. Now it's not helping the fact that the power I'm generating is just staying there, but you know the other aspect to that is I'm not overly enthusiastic at the idea of carting all of that power over my wire at the moment, because I've got to make a whole load of wire, and making wires painful and yada yada yada. But this is not going to make any more charcoal, because it has run out of wood, so we do need to address that. That's easily sorted. We go up, we'll grab you, bonk. We take you over and go and get some wood from the wood farm. But once those are all full with creosote, I think they're going to stop working, and that is going to be a pain in the bum, just to say the least. So I also think I would like to put my chisel away for now. Just keep my inventory slightly less than abysmal, you know. So we can put you down, we can take you, we can put you down, we can take you, we can put you there. That should connect. And that is empty, but that's fine. Once it harvests, it will all be good. And can't see how dirty that is. Hang on. You need a bucket of water. I know I do, but right. Let us take you. And wow, that was a black spike and a half, wasn't it? You can go and pop you back on there, and at least that's going. But the pyroclase oven apparently makes creosote faster and more efficiently. So what we need to do is have a look at how that works, because I've not used that before. That's a new one for me. But that should eventually, don't know how often it, oh, it's gone. Yep, started. So you can see 64 gone in there, and then it's going to come down, and this one will get some, but we're not far off full. So I need to use this oil, or dump this oil, or do something with the oil, because not quite. Oh, it's gone there next, has it? Okay. So then it'll go there, no doubt, or there, one of the two. Small tin. There. 64 on there. So it's yeah, it's working. That's fine. So let's have a quick peek at, well, first things first, I have actually got that crop. I completed that job, which takes us to Sapphire seeds. So you'll need a block of sapphire. They're a good source of aluminium and oxygen at low voltage. So sapphire is, how do we get there? Copper and ruby. Redstone and copper, we've got that. But we need the other one, which I don't know. We've got gold or that. Ferro or that. Hemp. What's hemp? Is vines and don't know how you get to... oh. Blackstone lily and melon. I think we could probably do that one. We could do stickweed. It does want this. A lot of ones use this force. Which is... oh, this is annoyance, isn't it? Potato and hemp, but I want to get to hemp. Salty root, terrawort. Perfect. This feature is only back due to annoying demand. Yeah, well, that's all great, but how are you supposed to work these out otherwise? That was potato and yeah. I don't know. I've got to work on that one. I don't think it's something that is really a good thing for a good match. So let's have a look at pyroclase ovens anyway. We need... these are part of the Better Questing mod, and we need 66 of them for... looks like there's 2 quests. That is pyroclase oven, wherever that is. But that is in here. So do you get 2 quests out of that? I mean, it's interesting. 66 of those. They are expensive. That is stupidly expensive. So that's... I think we're going to have to put that to a back burner for a while. Because I need more iron. We need a lot more steel. I'm going to need a lot more iron. Even to play with that idea, because my iron reserves are getting, well, not dangerously low, but low. Steel is taking its time. But yeah, that is a big old piece of work. I think what we need to do is initially get some, get a factory floor in, I don't know where actually. Do I? Maybe we come from over here and join into a factory floor. Maybe there. Come out and then we can take it from there, can't we? Yeah, that's a plan. So I am going to need building blocks, and well, I'll be back in a moment. All right. Well, this is. Believe it or not, this has taken a lot longer than it probably looks like it has. But we now have an entire factory floor. Now my intention here, I think, and this is not a definite one, I'm going to pull quite a lot of the machines out of this space. I'm going to put them into this space, but for example, if I have an ore washer, now this one currently is the simple ore washer, which will work with that purified ruby ore, and it will do stuff with that lot in a minute once I've cleared out the, you know, the emerald stuff. But what we'll do is we'll try and link things together and make things work as well as they should do, really. You know, the all of these devices are here to serve us and make life easier. Now at the moment, for example, I'm bucketing water into the ore washer, which is clearly not the best way of handling an ore washer. An ore washer should have water piped in, so we will pipe that into the system and pipe the results out of the system, and or pipe or even hopper, you know, it doesn't really matter, but there will be floors within floors within floors. Now if I just go and grab, just so you can get an idea of some of my ideas, if I were to grab, I've only got 6 panes of glass. I need to get a whole load more, but that's fine. And we are going to drop a load of that off, and that for now, and some of that. There we go. And if I then get my, so what I would like to do is make some floors that look more like factory floor. And for that, I'm thinking this stuff sliced into panes. So we end up with a transparent block, which, you know, mobs will be able to spawn on it. This is the only drawback, because it becomes a well, I'll rephrase that. Mobs may be able to spawn on it, all depending. So if I were to come up here, for example, and put myself a little walkway of this around, you know, it'd probably be too thick. Might even go up a level so it lines up with that, but you know, we can put blocks in here to finish this off. You know, that can have a, you know, a post going up. But that's fine, and then we'll come out like you. Oh, little warp effect there. Now this is not necessarily how this is going to stay. I'm just really trying to get an idea in for the benefits of just this video. So when I come back and all of these things have suddenly changed, there's a good reason. You know what I mean? We all like a good reason for our reasons. And then if I take, well, I'll take this here, nope, there, and there, then we can just pop those in like that. It gives us a little walkway up, and then we can pop a little edge. Not entirely sure, probably I should have brought something different, shouldn't I? But again, we can take this lot here, for example, and we can turn it into fence panels effectively, which we can then place around the edge here, and also on the edge. If I can just get that to go there, and that will give us, I think, a working basis for an industrial looking platform. Let me just quickly finish off making this look pretty, and obviously we do need to yeah, I have got F7 on currently, so there are no surprises waiting for us. Now these lights may need to drop down, you know, this stuff we're going to have to tweak, but for the sake of this kind of project, this will be great, because we can build a thing, we can have wires underneath, we can have pipes above, we can have multi-levels. It's, in theory, I think it should be a good space to work in, and give me some ideas to play with. But you know, gives you kind of a feel for what we're aiming for here. And I think on that note, we're going to call this one an episode. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.